China's digital dominance spells an apocalyptic future. In a chilling tale of technological advancement without ethical boundaries, China's rapid strides in digital currency and digital identification systems have ushered in an era of dystopian surveillance and eroded privacy. What was touted as a leap forward in convenience and security has given rise to a haunting vision of a future where individual autonomy is sacrificed on the altar of technological control. As the digital currency electronic payment, DCEP, and digital ID initiatives take center stage, a grim picture emerges, one of an apocalyptic society where freedom is eclipsed and privacy is a distant memory. Totalitarian surveillance unleashed. China's journey towards digital currency and digital identification has unleashed a surveillance dystopia of unparalleled proportions. The fusion of these technologies grants the government unfettered access to citizens' every transaction and digital footprint. In the streets, on transport, and even within the confines of one's home, citizens are continuously monitored. Surveillance cameras equipped with facial recognition algorithms track every movement, leaving no corner of the nation untouched by the watchful gaze of the state. The very essence of privacy has been obliterated, as citizens find themselves unwitting actors in a dystopian reality where personal moments are laid bare for scrutiny. Data catastrophe looms. The nightmarish centralization of personal data has created a breeding ground for catastrophe. The colossal reservoir of sensitive information, financial records, medical histories, online interactions, is a tempting target for malicious hackers and cybercriminals, poised to wreak havoc on an unprecedented scale. Daily life becomes a precarious tightrope walk, with citizens fearing the catastrophic exposure of their most intimate details. Financial identities could be hijacked, medical records manipulated, and personal histories distorted. The dystopian future painted by such a data disaster is a grim reminder of the vulnerability inherent in unchecked technological expansion. Erasure of anonymity and self-determination. The digital yuan's traceability unravels the last vestiges of financial anonymity. Every financial move, no matter how private, becomes subject to state scrutiny. Gone are the days of discrete transactions. Instead, citizens find themselves on a digital leash, their every purchase linked to their identity. The dystopian reality is one where a single purchase could reveal more about an individual than an hour-long conversation. As the government wields the power to control transactions and freeze funds, the foundational principles of individual self-determination crumble beneath the weight of centralized control. Divide and conquer, exclusion amplified. In the dystopian world of China's digital hegemony, access to essential services and societal participation hinges on possession of a digital ID. The marginalized and disenfranchised are left further behind, exacerbating societal inequalities. Consider a scenario where basic services like healthcare, education, and employment are accessible only to those who possess a digital identity. The digitally excluded are pushed to the margins, left to fend for themselves in a world that increasingly values digital compliance over humanity. The dystopian future is one of a deeply divided world, where the line between haves and have-nots is etched in digital code. Agency stripped, resistance futile. Compulsory participation in China's digital regime strips individuals of their agency and autonomy. The very act of existence is tied to submission to the digital web of control. Citizens find themselves trapped in a reality where resistance is futile, as the lines between the physical and the digital blur into an inescapable nightmare. Daily life becomes a constant battle to adhere to the rules set by algorithms and overseen by the watchful eyes of the state. The dystopian prophecy of a world where personal choice and freedom are eradicated becomes reality. Global implications, unraveling the tapestry of nations. As China's digital currency asserts its dominance, the fabric of the global financial system trembles. The dystopian vision extends beyond national borders, as nations grapple with the consequences of this digital juggernaut. The interconnectedness of the modern world means that the choices made within one nation's boundaries reverberate globally. The very notion of sovereignty becomes a distant memory, replaced by a new world order where centralized control reigns supreme. The dystopian apocalypse morphs into a global phenomenon, with nations grappling to secure their identities and futures in the face of an overwhelmingly dominant force. In the depths of China's digital dystopia, the lines between reality and nightmare blur into an ominous tapestry of control, surveillance, and loss. As the DCEP and digital ID initiatives pave the way for a new era, the cataclysmic consequences of unchecked technological expansion are laid bare. The apocalyptic future beckons, a world where individual freedoms are extinguished and the hallowed grounds of privacy are desecrated. As we confront the ethical abyss that this dystopian vision unveils, the need for a collective awakening to the perils of unchecked technological power becomes undeniable. The narrative of dystopia isn't just speculative fiction, it's a cautionary tale, urging us to safeguard the delicate balance between progress and the sanctity of individual rights. If you've enjoyed this video, let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.